English Senior announced. In the Legislative Council, a member said, "Sir, reference was made to the fact that this government will continue the policies of the previous government so far as procurement of wood crimes is concerned. This problem has to be considered in further detail by this ministry. I am not in a position to speak with authority on this subject because facts and figures have not been placed at the disposal of the honorable members of the House. In fact, considering the importance of the food situation, I would have thought that one of the first acts of the present ministry would have been to prepare a white paper on food and place it before the honorable members for their consideration. It is impossible for us to argue whether procurement is necessary, whether controls are essential, whether the distribution machinery is working well and all that without knowing what the present position is. I think the time has come when they should take a very firm decision on such issues, whether this procurement system should continue or whether it should not be replaced by a levy system which is linked with the marketable surplus available with the farmer. In determining the marketable surplus, and I speak as a humble farmer myself, it is necessary to provide not only for seeds for the next crop but also for personal consumption of the farmer's family. What is far more important is there should be enough body to pay wages in kind to many of the laborers who have to work for wages till the next harvest. In regard to agricultural production, there is only one point I would like to mention on this occasion. It has been stated that with the supply of high yielding strains of paddy, it would be possible to increase production in this state. But one of the problems in agriculture is the shortage of fertilizers, and this has been emphasized by the previous speakers. Therefore, the whole question of supply of fertilizers for producing high yielding varieties has to be looked into thoroughly. The distribution of fertilizers is a big problem, and although many governments have tried to solve it, I am afraid they are still faced with a serious shortage. I am very glad that reference has been made to the need for review of the cooperative movement. Cooperation in India is a unique institution by itself. In India, the cooperative system is state propelled, state owned, state directed, and there is very little of real cooperative endeavor in all these movements. I have no prejudice against the cooperative movement as such. In fact, I do not think I am giving out a secret when I say that I am myself associated with two business cooperatives, but I think certain reforms are very essential because it has been found that cooperatives are not working well, that they have been captured for reasons other than cooperative endeavor by ambitious people. There can be no advance in this field when politics and cooperation have become inextricably interlinked. Sir, in this connection, I would also like to refer to one aspect of administration which has struck me of being of particular importance in view of the Administrative Reforms Commission, which is at present going into the task of suggesting reforms of the administrative structure of the country. The problem of district administration should receive adequate attention at the camps of the government. Sir, reference was made to the Salem steel plant. Now I do realize I am treating on delicate grounds because I know that both sides of this cause are extremely anxious to get to the project. We talk on the one hand of inflation of huge expenditure and the necessity for cutting down such expenditure and reducing utilization, but at the same time we want to have all these projects letter from Murugan and Company, Madurai to Messrs. Maya and Company, Salem. Dear sirs, we are very sorry that you did not reply to any of our letters about the payment of your account for rupees 6,000. We have not been able to understand the reason for it. In this connection, we would like to tell you that we have always cooperated with the in this matter and never before pressed for payment, but this is a situation that we have never faced. It is surprising that you have not even cared to acknowledge our letters for asking for payment. It may be that there are good reasons for your not being able to pay us all this while, and it may be possible for us to adjust things is necessary, but we would request you to write to us about it at once. We are faced with the problem of starting legal action against you to get payment, but before we do so, we request you to drop a line in reply or telephone to us intimating what you propose to do regarding yearly payment of the amount. We await yearly payment of the amount. We await yearly response from you in the matter. Yours faithfully.